Country number 16 on the world tour, 52 countries in 52 weeks, is France. And when we were in Paris, you gotta go see the Eiffel Tower, so we decided to walk up the stairs. Sounds like a good idea until you start and you realize you just paid money to walk up 100 flights of stairs. The weather was fierce, which actually made it kind of more fun. Kids are always game for something different and they never do complain. Next, we had one of the coolest culinary experiences you can do. We did the macaroon class with Studio Patisserie, and it was incredible. Literally, you sign up online, you pick your time, you head into the studio, and a world-class pastry chef is showing you how to make macaroons from scratch. It was absolutely wild. Kids loved it, and we actually make great macaroons. This is a don't miss. Am I a professional macaroon chef now?
Very professional. You should look at the macarons there.
Next day, we went to the Louvre. It's famous for a reason. It's massive and it is amazing. We did a quick stop at the Mona Lisa, which was a little underwhelming, but then we had the entire Louvre to ourselves. It was surreal. It is the most spectacular collection of all kinds of art and artifacts. I am not a huge museum fan, but this absolutely blew my mind. Now, my last name is Pinvidic, which is actually French. So I actually reached out on Facebook to a bunch of local Pinvidics in France. And one of my cousins, as it turns out, lives in Paris. We've never met before. She doesn't speak English. We don't speak French, but we went and had dinner together, and it was glorious. The kids loved it. And she told us about a small town where our ancestors come from, and so we couldn't resist. My son and I did something wild. We boarded a train the next morning, 4 hours to the small town of Brest. We rented a car, and we drove to several small towns in the area where our family name apparently comes from. We literally just searched the local cemeteries for our ancestors, and we found dozens of them. It was an absolutely incredible day. What an experience for my son. And we took the train back the same day. Next morning, we decided to really see Paris. Connected with the team at Django Tours. I'm telling you, a classic motorcycle with a sidecar touring the sights of Paris. I'm not kidding you. This was so wild and so fun. We learned so much and it was such a blast. Just look at these kids having an absolute time of their life. This is how you do Paris. From there, we couldn't resist. We did another culinary experience. This time, the world famous croissant baking class with La Foodist. They are famous for a reason. We had a private class with Fanny in the authentic basement kitchen, and I'm not sure if making them or baking them or eating them was the highlight. What a win. If you're in Paris, you must do this. And because Paris, we were falling in love with this town, we decided to take the pedal tour with Fat Tire Tours. We pedaled all our way around Paris on their Secrets of Paris tour. We got to try some local food and go places that tourists just don't go. I tell you, what a city Paris is. We loved France, but now off to country number 17, and that is Croatia.